Hey everybody, it's Mark Lieberman, your local solar ace here at Harvest Power on Long Island, New York, covering Long Island, New York City, Westchester, and the entire state of New Jersey. I am sitting here with our newest client that just got installed today, Pete from East Islip. Pete, how you doing today?
Doing great, thanks Mark.
Tell me a little bit about your experience, how it's been since you signed up with Harvest Power a little over a month ago.
I was very impressed from the beginning until the end of the experience. I researched a few other companies that were nationwide, I would say, and local businesses. So one of the companies that I dealt with when they came to inspect my house, let's say, I was not impressed with the engineering person, put it that way. And that did not give me confidence in their ability to go forward, so I canceled them. Another company, when I talked to the sales rep, that they did not know what I was referring to with certain technical questions. You knew those answers and you explained it to me, and then what you did was you actually sent me photos of it and how it's done. You were knowledgeable, with the technical, but you were very honest. If you're honest with me from the beginning, then I will go with you if you're knowledgeable and you're honest. One other thing that I chose you for was when you first gave me the initial quote, I asked you, can you give me quotes for a smaller system, a medium system, a small system,
Right.
a medium system?
Right, I remember that.
And
There's 3 different system sizes you asked about.
I asked about
that.
3 different system sizes to see what would fit into my budget. And one thing you told me was not a problem. And you came back and you gave it to me with all the same quotes that you gave from the original one.
I know in our conversations you told me you were an airline pilot in the military. Now you're a commercial airline pilot. I know there's a lot of redundancy built into those planes and whatnot, like our systems with the micro-inverters instead of the full-size inverters. Is there anything you can share in reference to your experience as being a pilot in regarding the solar system?
I was under the impression in the beginning that we'd have one AC inverter for the entire system. And this was my lack of knowledge. But then one thing I was impressed about was the fact that you told me that each of the panels had their own micro-inverters.
Yes.
So if, I guess, one fails, it doesn't kill the whole system. Yeah, and that was a big thing for me. I mean, that's when I fly, we have redundant systems for everything on the airplane, for safety. And the fact that your solar system comes with all these redundancies in terms of that was a big seller for me. That I like that a lot because that's kind of my language. One other thing that I also noticed, one of the things in my industry as a pilot is attention to detail. Very, very important in the cockpit to make sure the switch is in the correct position, things like that. That's always been part of my life, perfection, attention to detail.
Probably started in the military,
Right.
I would imagine.
And that started in the military and carried over. And I have to say about your workers, I think it was
the
installation crew, Edgar, came and they were meticulous with everything they did, and I was watching. I have videos, I have pictures to make sure, and when I wanted something changed, they said no problem, and they changed it. And that all started from my experience with you, Mark, that in the beginning, when you did the video call and you showed me how everything works, that was the first great impression that I got. And when the crew came, and also when the owner came, which was amazing that the owner of the company came to my house to work with the crew.
On the Saturday before Christmas.
On the Saturday before Christmas, leadership by example. One thing in the military too is as a leader, is troops eat first, and that's what clicked in my mind. Troops eat first, and he was the leader, he was the commander, and he went out and got lunch, and he made sure they were fed and took care of them.
Let me finish by saying thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It was great working with you. If you have any questions or anything in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always available. And I hope you and your family have a wonderful Merry Christmas on Monday.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I
Thank
appreciate
you again.
it.
I really appreciate
Merry
it.
Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to you too.
Thank
and
you.
I highly recommend the Harvest Power.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You got it.